though.
But yeah, that was a lot more interesting of a Kirby Ditto than I thought it would be.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, so they're going to spam fair and bear and down tilt because neither of them can really approach, and then you hit a smash attack at 90 and they're dead, or some platform jank like we saw with the up throw.
Right.
But I didn't expect down air to happen because I expect both of them playing Kirby, realizing that it can happen, and doing their best to avoid it or not put themselves in a situation like Tri did right at the end.
Right. So Tri's going to switch to Meta Knight Kirby like a pro.
He's powering up. He needs a little help. Funzy does have a Marth. I like this. Marth having a really good disjoint can keep Kirby out.
Right. And spacing. I mean, Marth is,
of course,
is so important about spacing that it can really help, especially getting early tippers, getting that high percent off.
Yeah,
really
with
quickly.
a really lightweight character as Kirby.
Yeah.
Like 30 on the edge, F smash, like might kill. Oh. So, Funzy won last game. So what it would go is usually stage, then Funzy picks his character, and then Tri picks his character.
Right.
I can see why he would switch off Kirby, because of obviously you can't get in against a sword, and it's really hard for you to.
Right.
I don't know if playing Wii Fit Trainer is the right idea, though.
I mean, I've seen some pretty mean Wii Fit trainers, but having no grabs is really terrible.
Yeah, all the characters that lose to shield, at least Marth can try to shield breaker your shield, but
Right.
But I don't know. If Tri is confident in his Wii Fit Trainer, then by all means, please do this. I can see Kirby being like a very, very hard matchup, especially if Funzy knows the matchup. But we saw Tri does know some stuff. He jumped away after jab 1 because Marths really like jab 1 into F smash because it puts you like right at that tipper range. But another character like Wii Fit Trainer, if you're not using it,
oh man,
that was a really good mix-up. Because if he decided to jump and fall back down or air dodge, like he can cover both options. But I would like to see Tri do this more. He's going to need more projectiles because Wii Fit, like, without projectiles is a boxer,
right?
But like is really bad at boxing. Regardless, like we saw, like the worst he got off. I mean, the best thing he got off of that was a jab there that doesn't do that much percent, or the F tilt that hit him back.
Right.
I like for him to find room to be able to charge his Sun Salutation, and also his deep breathing, because the stat boost and all the percent, you only gain 1% on the, maybe 2 on the deep breathe, but 1 at the fully charged Sun Salutation, and it adds up. It can be like this is a game of percents. Like sometimes it's like, oh, I didn't have like the best punish, but you added percent.
Right.
Like it's not as good, but every percent. Oh no. I honest to God thought he was dead.
Yeah, I always thought that, or every time I think he's going for an F smash, he's going for an up smash, and it is connected every time. And I was like, oh, up smash, GG.
I like to see, oh, luckily he did not get the spike hitbox. Oh, he can still make this. Throw it over, yep, to help cover. Yeah, just don't recover, it's fine.
I honestly, though, could he have done anything there? Marth would have just...
You had to think, like, I have to eat the back air. Like, if Funzy knows what he's doing, and we saw he did.
Right.
And you have to tech it. Because if you keep going farther and farther, like, you're just going to keep adding percent. Or try to recover high and hope that he just whiffs.
But it's better than just dying.
I would have also liked when he was at that, like, 130%, when he was able to get back on stage when Marth used his up B, if he held shield more, because, like, obviously you're scared of shield breaker. But if Marth doesn't, like, charge Shield Breaker, and, like, you can wait till a reasonable point before you need to get out of Shield because you're scared of it. Because if you get grabbed, like, Marth won't kill you. Like, he's going to have an up throw maybe at, like, 200 on Wii Fit. Like, maybe. A character that does lose to Shield, in a sense, without Shield Breaker. And Shield Breaker is not necessarily a fast move. But Tri's problem, I don't think he's using his entire kit, honestly, and he's just playing defensive.
Right, and Marth is using his entire kit and keeping his spacing very, very well. Funzy's spacing is phenomenal right now.
That was a great F smash. Yeah, I agree. Funzy has used almost all of his smash attacks besides down smash. He's been using all of his tilts. I'd like to see down tilt a little bit more. The spacing's really good for it, and it keeps people away. And Wii Fit definitely isn't going to get in unless like she way preemptively jumps. I like this where he's like, I'm just gonna take it back to ledge. There's no punish if I just go back there with my air dodge, and I can charge some Sun Salutation.
Right.
I don't think there's necessarily always a right way to play the character, but we've seen in tournaments that playing Wii Fit near the ledge and more defensive with your projectiles is stronger, for sure.
I mean, at this point, I think that's all that Tri can do is just try to keep spacing with projectiles since Marth is looking for spacing. So it's I think that's one of the only options you have.
I think he's doing a lot better when he's taking defensive options when he's coming down. Like, he's not falling down right next to Marth where all those up smashes are connected.
Right.
He's like he's coming in and air dodging and then moving right back out. Oh, good air dodge. I like, please deep breathe, or I'm not a fan of the soccer ball because, like, if it hits you and Marth, oh no, he had his jump, I believe. If he didn't, then he was dead anyway.
Right.
But I believe he could have jump up B. But right now, the counter pick not looking so solid from Tri. I think Kirby would have been able to do better. Obviously, Funzy's doing great with this spacing and punishing every time his shield gets hit, but he's just not getting any conversions. Like, he's getting the really stray hits that you're going to get hit with anyone, but I think his Kirby would have allowed him for, like, a little bit more combos and, like, actually be able to get in and do things, whereas now he's kind of just, he's sitting out there and not doing Wii Fit Trainer things.
And you could tell he's struggling really hard to get some percentage
Oh, that's
off.
going to be the end of the stock. No tech. Oh, good job to Funzy. Realizing game one, this is a really, really bad matchup that I shouldn't play anymore.
Right.
Beating him in the Ditto with some very, very smart play.
Right. And then even still with the preemptive switch to Marth, knowing, okay, if I keep my spacing right against his Kirby, I will do well.
Yeah.
But I think it was a bad call to switch to Wii Fit Trainer. Staying Kirby, especially if it's a character that you're used to, even though it's not the greatest matchup because of Marth's spacing, it still would have been better than the display that we saw.
I agree. I think sometimes people care too much about matchups. They're like, this matchup's so bad. But, like, if you look at pros, when they, like, show matchups, it's like 60% of the time to 40% of the time, like, when a character's got a really good matchup. Like, if pros are at an equal level. So it's like, it's very, very doable. Like, it means you're winning 2 less if you play 10 matches, which isn't bad. Like,
Right.
You'd obviously
Statistically, it's not bad.
Yeah.